This is IGN. Crash Bandicoot is set to return as a Netflix animated series? Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, a new report has revealed details on Microsoft's next-gen Xbox console, which is allegedly a console/PC hybrid that will play PlayStation games released on PC via Steam. That means the likes of Sony Santa Monica's God of War, Insomniac's Spider-Man, and Sucker Punch's Ghost of Tsushima, and pretty much all other PC games will all be playable on the next-gen Xbox in an industry first. Windows Central said that while users of the next-gen Xbox can remain inside the Xbox ecosystem if they want, they can exit to Windows, where the console acts like a traditional Windows PC. That means having access to PlayStation games on Steam and mouse and keyboard games from Blizzard's launcher, Battle.net for World of Warcraft, and Riot's launcher for League of Legends. Essentially, it sounds like the next-gen Xbox will be as much a PC as it is a console. Perhaps it's more of a PC than a console. In truth, this shouldn't come as much of a surprise. Xbox President Sarah Bond has called out the recently released and pricey Asus ROG Xbox Ally X handhelds as pointing in the direction Microsoft is taking with its upcoming console. In an interview with Mashable, Bond talked in vague terms about what Microsoft is going for, but did strongly suggest it will be an expensive device. The company has confirmed as recently as earlier this month that it still plans to follow the Xbox Series X and S with a next-gen console, and has announced an agreement with AMD to make it happen. And the Wachowskis, the writers and directors behind the Matrix movies, once asked Metal Gear creator Hideo Kojima to design a Matrix video game, but publisher Konami reportedly turned it down. That's according to Time Extension, which said that while a December 1999 edition of Next Gen magazine stated Kojima was apparently in the running to develop a game based on the blockbuster movie, Konami exec Kasumi Kataue shot down discussions in favor of keeping Kojima focused on the Metal Gear series instead. Interestingly, that's not quite how everyone recalls the events. Another former Konami employee, this one unwilling to go on record, claimed Konami had actually shown, quote, strong interest in the game, and there was, quote, immense disappointment when the project didn't go ahead. The Matrix franchise was adapted into a series of games nonetheless, starting with Shiny Entertainment's Enter the Matrix in 2003, follow-up The Matrix Path of Neo in 2005, and Monolith Productions' The Matrix Online in the same year. Crash Bandicoot looks set for a return in animation form with a new series on Netflix. What's on Netflix reported that the animation studio behind Sonic Prime, WildBrain Studios, is making the Crash Bandicoot adaptation for the streamer. WildBrain Studios has worked on plenty of animations for Netflix, including Carmen Sandiego, Mallory Towers, and the aforementioned Sonic Prime. As What's on Netflix points out, this is the first time Crash Bandicoot will front his own series. There is no release window nor plot details for the Crash Bandicoot animated series yet. As for the Crash Bandicoot video game series, it's been quiet for some years now. After 2018's Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy came out, Activision released Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled in 2019, Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time in 2020, Crash Bandicoot On the Run in 2021, and most recently, Crash Team Rumble in 2023. Support for the latter ended less than a year after launch. Is there a new Crash Bandicoot video game in the works? Last year, it was reported that Microsoft, which brought Crash Bandicoot under its umbrella after shelling out $69 billion for Activision Blizzard, had reached an agreement with former Crash Bandicoot developer Toys for Bob for the studio's next game. In February 2024, Toys for Bob announced plans to spin off from Microsoft-owned Activision to become an indie developer. Toys for Bob is the developer behind Skylanders, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and Crash Bandicoot games, but in more recent years had become a Call of Duty support studio. As for Netflix, continuing to invest in video game adaptations comes as no surprise given the success it's seen doing so already. It has animations for everything from Splinter Cell to Tomb Raider, Castlevania to Cyberpunk. And of course, it enjoyed critical acclaim from the League of Legends animated adaptation Arcane. It's now working on adapting board games with Catan, Clue, and Monopoly shows in the works. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcast through the podcast service of your choice.
Spoken Layer.